What's happened to our judiciary is beyond me.
Yeah, so when the American public hears this and they think these were once upstanding people in their communities and their professions, and they put it all on the line for this, I mean, have you dug into their motive? Like, what inspired them to carry out these acts and harbor criminals?
They're deranged is all I can think of. I cannot believe. I think some of these judges think they are beyond and above the law, and they are not. And we're sending a very strong message today. If you are harboring a fugitive, we don't care who you are. If you are helping hide one, if you are giving a TDA member guns, anyone who is illegally in this country, we will come after you and we will prosecute you. We will find you.
If I could just want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. When you try to we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Thank you. This is good. Oh, this is good. People are being walked out with their hands behind their back. Oh, this is beautiful. I can't look. We finna jump into this bombshell announcement for Pam Bondi. A lot of y'all saying Pam Bondi been a little too soft. Hey, she putting that big toe down again. I'm just saying. A lot of y'all been real impatient. I know y'all want to see a lot of people walked out with their hands behind their back. A lot of people held accountable. A lot of people, I know. But oh boy, it's going down. Oh, we got another judge. Another judge. The FBI has made another arrest today. Oh, I can't wait to get into that. But let's jump into this, boy. Oh man, it is going down.
With the state prosecutor.
It is going down. Oh, this is good. This is what need to be happening. I told y'all. When we seen this yesterday, look. This right here was so beautiful. Look at them hands behind their back. God. Oh, it's so beautiful. That is the beautifulest thing ever. People with their hands behind their back. Held accountable. Accountability. Yeah. Y'all hanging out with the gang members, making them soup and bread and patting them on the little butt. Patting them on the head, telling them good job, giving them all kind of enhancements, having a good time celebrating with the illegals in your backyard. We got you. We got you. Yeah, people got to be held accountable. People got to be caught, exposed. And y'all know what I advocate for. People to be made an example out of. Live. On air, breaking news. I need cameras everywhere. I need cameramen everywhere. Give this cameraman right here a raise. Look at this beautiful clip right here. Whoever was holding this camera, give him a raise. This is beautiful. Guys, look at them ankles. Look at them hands. See them shoulder muscles? You see how that shoulder muscle, that bicep muscle, that forearm? You see where the placement is? It's behind their back. That's what we need. And it's a whole bunch of other people that need to be in this position right here. Yeah. FBI need to do a whole lot of more arresting. Y'all know who I'm talking about. This is beautiful. Look at that zoom. Shout out to this cameraman, even zoomed in. This is good. This is what need to be happening. But Pam just dropped a bombshell announcement live on TV. They is not effing around. I'm here for it.
So rare for victims to want to cooperate. They wanted to cooperate. They were sitting in the courtroom with the state prosecutor. The judge learns that ICE was outside to get the guy because he had been deported in 2013, came back in our country, commits these crimes, charged with committing these crimes, victims in court. Judge finds out. She goes out in the hallway, screams at the immigration officers. She's furious, visibly shaken, upset, sends them off to talk to the chief judge. She comes back in the courtroom. You're not going to believe this. Takes the defendant and the defense attorney back in her chambers, takes them out a private exit and tells them to leave. While a state prosecutor and victims of domestic violence are sitting in the courtroom.
Wow.
You know,
Can't
Madam
make
Attorney
this up.
General, great to have you here, and thanks for coming back on America Report. So we remember these words of Tom Homan, the border czar. This was March 17th, and his message on these judges who apparently are trying to get in the way of this administration's efforts. Listen.
Disgrace, man.
I'm proud to be a part of this administration. We're not stopping. I don't care what the judges think. I don't care.
Put the judges on the plane. Send them judges to El Salvador. Send Nates to El Salvador. Put the judges on the plane. The district judges think they outrank the president. Then what the hell was the point of an election? The people spoke loud and clear. We're getting exactly what we voted for. What's happening right now, we're getting exactly what we voted for. Put Nates on the plane.
Care the left thinks, we're coming.
So when you see these judges trying to obstruct your efforts to make this country safer, what is your message to them?
We are going to prosecute you, and we are prosecuting you. I found out about this the day it happened. We could not believe, actually, that a judge really did that. We looked into the facts in great depth. That's her picture up on the screen, Hannah Dugan, who is now in custody. You cannot obstruct a criminal case, and really, shame on her. It was a domestic violence case of all cases, and she's protecting a criminal defendant over victims of crime.
In fact, she just had an initial appearance in court. There's also this other case coming out of New Mexico. Judge Joel Cano and his wife were arrested for harboring a TDA member at their home. The alleged TDA member had been picked up by law enforcement, and now he and his wife were picked up and arrested. And you say that you believe, as the Attorney General, that the person that they were having living at their home was a truly potentially bad individual.
Yeah, that's the judge up on the screen now who got arrested. Yeah, his name is Ortega. He was is a known TDA member. So he comes through Eagle Pass December 2023. He's living in our country. January 2025, ICE, they get a tip. Tom Homan's done a great job. Our FBI did a great job on this case, too. They get a tip that he is living with a judge and the judge's wife.
A disgrace.
So
that is a disgrace.
They have him arrested first on immigration charges. A Judge Damian Martinez releases him, saying that Judge Cano has a good BS meter and wouldn't let just anyone live on his property.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the associations with this violent Venezuelan gang, Tren de Aragua, and this person that they harbored in their home, he was showing signs through clothing, we were told, tattoos. There was evidence through voice messages and text messages of his association to TDA. So what charges will Cano and his wife face, if any?
So Judge Cano, soon to be former Judge Cano, got his charges were just unsealed. He's charged with obstruction. He admitted post Miranda. He took one of the TDA members' cell phones himself, took it, beat it with a hammer, destroyed it, and then walked the pieces to a city dumpster to dispose of it to protect him.
Wow, this is a real life movie going on, y'all. These people are this is a real life movie for them. You see stuff like this in movies, but this is going on in real time. And I love it. Caught and busted. You got to put your hands behind your back.
The wife also is charged with destroying evidence. Sandra, not only that, this TDA member, and he had on a necklace that said kill, something about death. He had tattoos all over him. He also had on his cell phone pictures of two decapitated victims, victims, decapitated, gruesome photos, and he was sending them out, and whoever he was sending them to was sending back saying, hey, you need to be careful. You shouldn't be sending these. You shouldn't be texting these photos out. Not only that, these two, the judge and his wife, gave him assault rifles that belonged to their daughter. That's what they're charged with. in the criminal report affidavit, he goes to a shooting range with these assault rifles, with a suppressor, with other known TDA members, and they're shooting. This is the last person that we want in our country, nor will we ever tolerate a judge or anyone else harboring them.
Let me, if I could, Madam Attorney General, come back to the Wisconsin case and Judge Hannah Dugan, because in allegedly letting the perpetrator and the attorney out through a non-public exit and allowed them to get out in front of the building, we had a situation where we've seen that I know Tom Homan was complaining about in Colorado, where there would be no transfer of a defendant from a jail to ICE custody on a detainer request in a way that was orderly and protected public safety. They would dump them off in a parking lot, and then ICE would have to chase them around with the DEA or whatever, or FBI, and pick them up. This ended up in a foot chase in public sight. It says here, a foot chase ensued. The agents, and this was a DEA agent and an FBI agent, pursued Flores Ruiz for the entire length of the courthouse, ultimately apprehended him near the intersection of West State Street and 10th Street. So the judge apparently has created a situation here where you have a public foot chase. And we all know that, well, sometimes they can come off without incident. They can also turn into very dangerous situations.
John, that's exactly right. She put the lives of our law enforcement officers at risk. She put the lives of citizens at risk.
Again, you guys, we got a full breakdown of this coming in our next video. So y'all be ready, man. But it is actually happening. Told you this administration isn't gonna round. This is exactly what we voted for, man. People got to be held accountable. You know, not a pat on the wrist, Miss Pam. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Risk a street chase, which is absurd that had to happen. But yes, she put a lot of people in danger. That judge did it. So did the other judge. Judge Cano is charged with. They were allegedly giving him assault rifles, AK-47s, AR-15s, with a suppressor, a known TDA member, letting him go to a shooting range to refine and perfect his shooting skills. What's happened to our judiciary is beyond me.
Yeah, so when the American public hears this and they think these were once upstanding people in their communities and their professions, and they put it all on the line for this, I mean, have you dug into their motive? Like, what inspired them to carry out these acts and harbor criminals?
They're deranged is all I can think of. I cannot believe. I think some of these judges think they are beyond and above the law, and they are not. And we're sending a
lot of these judges, elected officials, politicians, tons of people need to be walked out with their hands behind their back. Tons of them need to be sent to El Salvador. I say put them on the plane as well. Send them to El Salvador. A bunch of these Democrats, a bunch of these liberals.
Very strong message today. If you are harboring a fugitive, we don't care who you are. If you are helping hide one, if you are giving a TDA member guns, anyone who is illegally in this country, we will come after you and we will prosecute you.
Boom, blow it up. I hope y'all heard it. I hope y'all heard that. They not around.
Find you.
If I could just finish off with this idea, very significant development.
Pam, them Patriots still waiting on the files though. We still waiting on them files. We still waiting on the truckload. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to put it out there. I'm sorry. They say, Rick, sir, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. But them Patriots is still waiting on the files, Miss Pam.
That you're arresting.
They were on your desk. We still waiting, Pam. They told us to be patient. That's what Dan Bongino said and Brother Cash. Be patient. We're going to do the right thing the right way.
Judges now. Now, it could be that the judges have engaged in terribly bad behavior and deserve to be arrested. But you know what critics will say? They'll say, "Oh, this is a government that is expanding the powers of the Article 1 of the Constitution. Now they're arresting judges." How do you respond to that?
No one is above the law, John.
No one is above the law. Beautiful.
No one is above the law in this country. And if you are destroying evidence, if you are obstructing justice, when you have victims sitting in a courtroom of domestic violence and you're escorting a criminal defendant out a back door, it will not be tolerated, and it is a crime in the United States.
This is beautiful, man. Well, we got a full breakdown on this coming in our next video, man. We're going to get into a little more deep dive, you know. I know, y'all. They're saying it's on my desk. People are still waiting for the files. You know, people are still calling Miss Pam Bondi out, y'all. Right now, she is trending. She has broke the internet with this announcement. People are being arrested. It is happening. Let me know what you think of it. I love y'all. God bless you all and your family. And I will catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace and love, you guys.